Cincinnati. The Bengals came in here. They didn't really need to win. They were already in the playoffs, although there's still seeds were for grabs.
Stuff's up for grabs.
So it's tough for them because AJ McCarron got hurt on that last play, injured his left wrist, and Andy Dalton with his broken thumb, who knows if he's going to be back for the first round of the playoffs. So there's a lot of concern in Cincinnati this morning.
Well, as there should be every year about playoff time, because they always find a way to, kind of bow out.
They don't have a very good playoff record.
They don't.
Do they? Well, let's talk about that with our Cincinnati affiliate. Ken Broo joins us from our sister station, our Scripps sister station, WCPO-TV in Cincinnati. And Ken, you guys there had to be feeling good. Whoa, we got a picture of you, Ken, up. You got some great hair, dude. Congrats on the hair, my man. But anyway, you guys, you had to be feeling good after the first half, but then what did you think of that second half when the Broncos came out?
Well, we've just received word that there have been an inordinate amount of people with sprained hamstrings, torn Achilles, and broken knees from jumping off the Bengals bandwagon today. It's unbelievable. Yes. Well, if they only played 30 minutes of football, this team would have won 6 Super Bowls, because this thing is just it's chronic in this town. How you play great one half and you play lousy the second. But I think probably something that Gary Kubiak said at halftime to his defense had more to do with it than what the Bengals did or didn't do. The defense from Denver, it did not look good the first half, and in the second half it was as billed. So I think that had more to do with it maybe than anything the Bengals could or couldn't do in that game.
What did AJ McCarron show you, especially in the first half, to give you guys some confidence that if Andy Dalton is not ready to go, you can get past round one with AJ McCarron leading the team?
Well, he's got talent. There's no question about that. He's got, he has the ability not to shrink in big-time games, which we saw at Alabama. The problem with McCarron is he's a rookie quarterback, and every team goes through this. That snap that went through his hands on the play where the game ended, that's a rookie mistake. He was looking downfield at coverage rather than securing the football. A couple of weeks ago, he got thrown into the game against Pittsburgh after Dalton broke his thumb. He floats a little pass out into the flat. It's returned for a pick six. Those are things that you only overcome by playing. Unfortunately, he is playing at the most critical time of the year. So I think if you look at the horizon for Cincinnati, they probably finish third. They probably get the third seed. They'll play the number 6 seed in the playoffs. It's either going to be the Jets or it's going to be Pittsburgh. And I think both of those teams offer challenges for McCarron. But I think long-term, I think this guy is going to be a very good quarterback in this league. I really do.
Well, you say long-term. Is there any possibility that there's a quarterback controversy headed your way now?
Well, this actually came up at Christmas dinner with my son, who has all of these conspiracy theories floating around in his head. He got them from his mother. But the fact is that he thinks what's going to happen is McCarron is going to play so well in that first playoff game, and then Dalton is going to come in and play in round 2 and get picked off 3 times, and then all of a sudden we have this great quarterback controversy for the next 6 months. I don't sense that. I think this is Andy Dalton's team. Dalton is a terrific quarterback. He's had a terrific year. He really has. I think this is still Dalton's team. But sure, if that happens, fans, they want to hop on that stuff like jump. So I could see that happening. Absolutely.
All right, Ken, the great thing about the AFC this year is that into the final game, the seeds haven't even been determined yet. The 1, 2, everything's still up for grabs, and that's what's great about the NFL at this point is we still things to play for in the final game of the season.
There's a lot of good teams in the AFC. Yeah. There really are.
All right. Well, Ken, good luck, man, and we may see you somewhere down the road in the playoffs. You never know.
I hope so. I think it'd be great if Denver and Cincy played again. It'd be out there, and who knows? That game last night was a play or two from swinging the other way.
Yeah.
So I think both teams match up well with each other. But who knows? You're right. All of this stuff is up for grabs in the final week.
All right, Ken. Thanks so much.
Yep. Bye.